Here at BrideAccess.com, we are just days away from rolling out our new website with more tools and enhanced features, and of course, all of the best things from Utah's wedding professionals. Wedding planning just got easier only at BrideAccess.com, where you can find everything you need to plan your wedding. Groom not included, even on the new website. Dang it.
Oh gosh, her dress is beautiful. Wedding season is not over. I know summer's ending and you're thinking, there it went. No, it's year round. In Utah, it happens all the time. Robin SAVILLE joining us from Bride to tell you about the perfect venue in Utah. If you are planning a wedding, maybe you know somebody planning.
We've got we got many places in Utah that are just ideal, but because our climates are so diverse from one end to the other end, really pick your scenery, pick your location, pick your time of the year, and you can find a great place in Utah. We're going to touch on a few of those.
So some are pretty close by. You don't have to drive too far. There's one up Parley's Canyon, or just...
Well, there is. Just 3 minutes up Parley's Canyon is Lulin Falls. What a great place. Literally just a few minutes up the canyon. The stone, the waterfalls up there are absolutely spectacular. We can see some pictures there.
I've never seen that before.
I've never heard of this.
It's so close, and a lot of people say they haven't heard of it before. It used to be called Rosak's Gardens. Recently changed it to Lulin Falls. And
wait, for pictures or the actual wedding?
No, you can have the wedding there, the reception there, absolutely.
Really?
Is there a place there, or do you just bring rentals? I mean, is there like a restaurant or, you know, facilities?
There's not a restaurant there. There are absolutely preferred caterers that you can work with to have it catered up there. But you can have your ceremony there. Look at that. They have grass. The grass is there, but the waterfalls. There's so many different spots at Lulin Falls where your guests can sit down and relax and talk and sit in the cool air, and literally just a few minutes up.
Okay, now we've moved on, right, to Castle Manor. Where's this?
This is in Hyde Park right there in Logan. Another great place. You can have a wedding there indoors or outdoors. Look at that.
Look at
this. Absolutely.
It's a castle. That's just a reception building?
Yeah, you can have corporate events there, weddings there. Any special celebration you can have up at Castle Manor.
Can we live there?
Yeah.
No, that's Cinderella's place. Yeah.
I love it. So you can see great pictures outside as well at Castle Manor.
And you talked about statewide, so maybe in the wintertime, if you'd still like to wear a bit of a summer dress, there are places down in St. George as well.
Absolutely. St. George is another fantastic place. It's a hidden secret in a lot of ways.
Oh, your pictures with the red rock.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Red Mountain Resort, a spectacular place, really designed for more intimate weddings, but there's so many fun activities that you can do in the Red Mountain Resort area. And if you got guests coming in from wherever they're coming in, the scenery is absolutely stunning. The scenery is stunning at any of these different locations, but Red Mountain's right by Tuacahn.
I love it.
All right, so we've picked our venue. Now it's time to plan the wedding, and so many people out there trying to plan on a budget. Are there mistakes you make even when you're trying to save money?
You know what? I just saw a book the other day called 1,001 Questions You Should Ask Before You Got Married. Sounds really daunting. Let's just talk about 5 here briefly. Don't try to do too much as the bride. So many brides try to cram so many things in such for their event. They think they have to do everything. It's better to leave some things out and not become overwhelmed or do things half of what they should be.
I'm thinking about the wedding date, and you're thinking, oh, maybe a beautiful day in June on a weekend so everybody can come, but that's not going to save you any money by picking that time, are you?
No, those days, you know, the biggest months of the year, June, July, and August, those dates go pretty quick usually for different locations or for wedding professionals, and that's okay. If you want to have your wedding that time of year, try to book it as soon as you can in advance, and also know that, you know, if you're working on a tight budget, you're probably going to might be out of your budget those times of year because everything's taken, you know, and things are booked up. So whether it's your location, your photographer, whatever it is.
So maybe November on a Tuesday?
Yeah, or even during the week. Weddings in Utah can be almost any day of the week. They are almost every day of the week. And having a wedding on a Wednesday or a Thursday or a Tuesday, often you can find good values, good discounts.
Does it save you money to have the wedding at your house? In your backyard, in the living room, have everybody come over?
You know, we'd probably get emails and comments on Facebook. Some would probably say yes, some would say no. But what we hear quite often is, no, it did not save me any money, because they end up wanting to re-landscape their whole.
Ma just did that 2 weeks ago, and she said it cost me a lot of money, but now my yard's done.
But now her yard is done. But also they might be renting lights and chairs and linens and backdrops, and often the location that you're maybe working with may have those things already.
Gotcha.
So you think you're saving money, and you may not be saving money.
And what if it rains?
Yeah.
Well,
That's the tough part in Utah, is you never know the weather.
And all these locations we just featured, you can do weddings inside or outside. And so if the weather happens to be not what you want, it changes on you, they can still take care of you.
Okay, really quickly, that last one. What about doing it yourself? You know, you want to plan everything, you want to do everything. Is that going to save you money?
It could, but you also could be a highly stressed bride, and we don't want bridezillas.
No.
And you know, what's really important to you? You have the wedding, the day comes and goes, and then often brides say, I don't even know what happened today, it went by so fast. Make sure to capture it professionally. Get a good photographer, get a videographer, get a good DJ that can help bring the celebration to life and keep the activities and the festivities of the day moving on a good pace, and make it fun for you and all your guests.
I like that Robin says, don't lose sight of what's important. It's that moment. If you need more tips, don't forget to watch BrideAccess. It's on every Sunday morning right here on ABC4 at 9:30, and such great things. And I'm not getting married, and I love to watch.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I do
Fun
too.
ideas. Thanks, Robin.
All right.